You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Welcome back to the Prepared Mind channel, everybody. It is, oh my goodness, I think it's Tuesday. Anyways, folks, look, the lessons that life teaches are amazing. The more I am experienced, the more I am disgusted and disappointed in the people that are supposed to be in charge of the world. It's unbelievable. I picked up the phone, checked out what's going on in the world overnight, and I catch a story that Trump is threatening Russia with 100% tariffs unless a peace deal is reached with Ukraine. Well, if you can do tariffs, why don't you just say, look, Russia, if you don't make peace with Ukraine, then we are going to hold you accountable and invade your country with tanks. I mean, what's the difference? You, as the president of the United States, Mr. Trump, are threatening everyone with tariffs over everything to get your way. This is like the worst parenting in the world. And you guys know what I'm talking about, and I'll give you an example in case you missed it. The parent that says, if you do that again, you're going to be in trouble. If you do that again, that's going to be the end of it. If you don't stop right now, I'm going to spank you. And look, I told you when your dad gets home, there's going to be trouble. Right? The parent that's always threatening and threatening bullshit, and nothing ever changes. So Trump is threatening 100% tariffs on Russia. They've sanctioned the fuck out of Russia. They've crushed Russia as best they could, and Russia has actually done well because Europe needs its energy. Europe needs a lot of things. The world needs a lot of items from Russia. You think Russia gives a shit if America wants to put a tax on itself or energy companies? The things that people buy from Russia aren't because they want to buy things from Russia. It's because they have to. And so that if they have to buy anything from Russia, they have to pay the tariff anyways. See what I'm saying? There's no way to escape it. The cost will be passed on to the consumer or user or manufacturer, whatever. It's ridiculous. But this is where we're at. This is how we're being sold on politics. Using these piss poor antics. But why not? Why not just say, hey, look, if you don't do what we want, we'll invade you. That's been done before by governments. Yeah. I guess we can't do that with Russia. It has nuclear missiles and hypersonic missiles. But here's the deal, folks. We got something else going on here. Like, every time they try this tariff crap, all it does is upset the markets and the economy because businesses don't know whether to shit or get off the pot. I understand the usefulness of tariffs as a negotiating tool and an equalizer. Like the government of the United States of America can get imports from anywhere in the world, whereas some other countries may not have that luxury or power. But still, what's being asked here? Russia, make peace with Ukraine. Russia goes, I've been doing that for the last 2 years. Right? And since Trump got into office, he had negotiated peace how many times? And it was Zelensky who refused to accept. It was Zelensky who refused to agree. It was Zelensky who said, yeah, I'll do that. And then he changed his mind. He changed his mind a minimum of 5 different times. In one attempt, he agreed, came to Washington, D.C. to sign the paper, sign the treaty, and instead, in front of a huge press conference, embarrassed himself, embarrassed the president, embarrassed the country, embarrassed every fucking buddy by trying to lecture the United States of America. This little fucking turd, little homosexual belly dancer is going to lecture the rest of the world on peace. It's unbelievable, folks. That's how you know it has hit the fan, that it's not going to get better quick. That's how you know. Literally, that's how you know. Because of stuff like this. Do as I say, right? Give me an impossible task and then threaten me with something that isn't going to hurt you. I mean, it's, and then empty threats, right? Empty promises. We've gotten plenty of those now, haven't we? Where we thought we were going to get what we wanted, what we asked for, which was completely in line with law and reasonable common sense. Right? Sometimes common sense seems unreasonable. In this case, get the illegals out of the country. Oh, we're going to do a little bit of that, but for the most part, no. Mixed messages, half-truths, lies, and bullshit. That is politics. And it never leads to a good place, folks. It doesn't have a happy ending. I hope you are prepared. Food, water, shelter, clothing, medicine, and a means of self-defense will be a good thing. I'll see you guys later tonight.